Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Stephanie and today I'm going to be doing my May 2019 favorites. Basically what I'm going to be doing is reviewing some of my favorite items from the month of May, letting you guys know what I'm using, anything new that I'm using or trying out that I really like, and letting you guys know my honest thoughts on them. So make sure you stay to the very end so that you can see all of my favorite items from the month of May. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first up for today is actually the leggings that I am wearing here. These are from a brand called Do You Even, based out of Australia. And these ones in particular are called the Impact Seamless Leggings, and I have them here in the color black. I also have some of the other items from this brand, and I'm thinking about doing a review on that in the future, so stay tuned. I got these leggings in a size medium, and as you can see, when you first get them, they look really small, and they barely look like they're even gonna fit me, so when I took them out of the package, I was a little bit confused and a little bit concerned that they weren't going to fit, but I promise you they do stretch out a lot. The fabric is really stretchy. These leggings are on my May favorites list because I actually have been finding myself wearing them quite often lately. I really like these ones because of the waistband. They have great tummy control, and you can see that there is some contouring on the leggings as well. So the black part is made of like a ribbed material, and then the gray heathered part is a different material. So not only does it create the contour look, but also because it is made of a different fabric, it's really tightening and holds you in really well. As you can see, the logo is pretty minimal, which is kind of nice. There's a little one here just on the hip, and another one here just on the right leg, just above the ankle on the back of the calf. These leggings are really comfortable. They hold me in really tight and really nice, and I like to wear them to the gym with a crop top long sleeve, sometimes just a regular crop top. Anything really would look nice with these. The contouring on them is quite intense, but I still really do like the leggings, and they are squat proof. So number 2 on my list is one of my favorite workout supplements. This right here is a branched chain amino acid powder, also known as BCAAs. This one here is called Post RX, and it's from a brand called Rivalus, and they've changed the packaging over the years. So if you've used it before and don't recognize it, that might be why. This one has actually been one of my favorite BCAAs for many, many years. Way back in the day, I used to work at GNC, and this was one of the first ones that I was ever introduced to. And ever since then, I've just basically stuck with it. Over the past few months, I have been dabbling in different branched chain amino acids, different brands, different flavors, and I keep finding myself coming back to this one. So I wanted to bring it up in my May favorites, as it has become, well, one of my favorites and has been for quite a while. The flavor of this one is a lemon lime flavor. It really reminds me of a yellow lollipop type of flavor. It's kind of sweet, but I mean, you can tailor that to how you like it by adding more or less water. I usually will use 1 scoop of this in a standard sized shaker cup and fill the whole thing up with water. I personally like to drink my BCAAs during my workout instead of just plain water, and sometimes I will also drink it after my workout depending on how intense it was. Another thing that I like to do with my branched chain amino acids is drink it in place of juice or pop, because these typically have no calories or very little calories, and that way I can be feeding my sugar cravings with something like this and feeding my muscles rather than just having a sugary drink. I do want to say that these workout supplements are definitely not mandatory for your training whatsoever. I do personally prefer to use them. I've definitely heard of people who say that these have no effect, they don't work for them, that they're pointless and useless, but you know what? Personally, I have found that they actually help me, especially on the days that I'm really, really sore. I find that it helps me recover faster, and that way I can get back into the gym faster. One thing that I've always liked about the brand Rivalus is that they have 0 banned substances in any of their products. Not like I would be using those anyways, but it's always good for those types of athletes who might get drug tested. There's no banned substances in here, and that's really good. It's a really clean company as well. Another thing that I've always liked about this product is that they have some anti-inflammatory ingredients in here, which really helps to recover the muscles after a hard workout. And it offers the standard 5 grams of branched chain amino acids. So not only does it have the 3 branched chain amino acids, which is leucine, isoleucine, and valine, but there's also some glutamine in here as well, and that has always been known to help with muscle recovery. Moving on to my next May favorites is kind of a 2-in-1, or I guess, or I guess a 4-in-1 kind of. But these have quickly become one of my favorite items. So just for a little bit of a backstory, about a year ago, I was on really strong acne medications. And as you may or may not know, that typically causes severe dryness, not only on the face, but it was really bad for my skin and my scalp, and especially on my lips. So I went on a search to find a lip chap that would actually help me, and I looked,
and I looked, and I looked, and I looked.
And finally, I was introduced to the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is actually a product for nighttime that you would put on your lips before you go to bed. However, I bought it and I was actually using it throughout the day, and this was literally one of the 2 lip chaps that I came across during my search that actually worked for me. Now, at the time when I bought this one, it had only come in a berry flavor, and since then they've launched different ones. This one is the apple lime. But the point of this review is to actually talk about these items. So as I said, this is a nighttime lip treatment, and they've recently launched with a lip balm that can be used during the day. Not like you can't use this one during the day anyway, but when I saw that they came out with these ones, I absolutely had to have them. So these ones here come in different flavors as well, and they're perfect because summer is coming up and I love the summery flavors. This one is peach, this one is pear, and this one is grapefruit, and it also does come in the berry flavor, but like I said, I purchased it before. Not 100% my favorite, so I just decided to skip out on that and buy these 3. So the applicator on these ones is pretty typical. It's just your typical little lip gloss applicator, and they smell so nice and refreshing, fruity flavors. When you put them on, it's not too greasy. It doesn't like stick to itself, you know what I mean? It sits really nice, and also the flavor isn't too overpowering. You know, some lip glosses you put on, like cherry for example, and it's just you know, like a hit of flavor. These ones are really subtle, and I really like them. They were a little bit pricey. I purchased these ones from Sephora. I will link them down below, as well as this one. Also, when I first went to buy them, they had sold out twice and I couldn't get my hands on them. So finally, when they restocked again, I stocked up. And these are great because you can have one in your purse, one at home, one at work, or one in your car. Completely up to you. Girls, you know what I mean. You probably have lip chaps everywhere just like I do. Next up is actually this lovely item right here. This is my cinema light box that I purchased from Chapters. This is the box that it comes in. Looks like this. It comes with all of these little letters and symbols on the back, and I purchased these little heart ones from a third party on Amazon. You can buy different letters, you can buy colored letters, little emojis, and those are all on Amazon. So I bought this one from Chapters, and you can also find them on Amazon. I will link the most similar one that I can find in the description box below. What attracted me to this one, as opposed to other variations, is that this one actually changes colors. So I'll just show you here. So this is what it looks like when it's off. There's no lights on. And this is what it looks like when the light is on. You can barely see it just with the lighting that we have right now. And then if you want it to change colors, you press the button again, and it cycles through different colors. And then when it comes to a color that you want to keep it on, you press the button again and it'll stay on that color. And then you just press it again and it'll go back to cycling. And then to turn it off, you just hold down the button and it'll shut off. Another cool thing about this is that it is battery operated, or you can plug it into a USB port. The way that I use it is just to set it down on any surface, but you can also hang it up on the wall. And as you can see, the letters move around. That's basically the only flaw that it has, so you just have to be very gentle when handling it and don't be like tipping it over like that. The letters come in little rectangles like this. Basically, you just pick out the letters you want and slide them into the device and make out your little words and sentences. The last item on my list is actually in use right now, so I'm gonna have to take my camera off of it to show you. It's actually my tripod that I'm using to help myself film this video, as well as the ring light that sits on top of it. When I was first starting out with my YouTube journey, I wanted to get a simple tripod so that I could put my phone or my camera on it and it would be easier for me to film my videos. So I looked on Amazon, and in my search for that, I found this item. So I figured the best way for me to try and show this to you is to do it in the mirror so that you can see everything while it's in use. So the ring light portion sits on top of the tripod portion. Now the ring light actually screws off, and then you can put on this piece which sits on top, and then you can put your phone in here, put it on top, use it just as a tripod without the ring light, and it also can be used as a selfie stick. It also comes with this little remote that can be used for Bluetooth, so if you want to take a picture or start a video with it from farther away, you can definitely use this. The ring light has to be plugged in order to work, and it is a USB cable, so you can plug it into the wall with an adapter, and today I'm just using a power bank, which is a good option to have if it's going to be for portable use. So I'll just go ahead and turn everything on. So it just has a little teeny remote like this, and you push the blue button to turn on the light, like that. It is really bright right now, so what's nice about this is that you can turn it down, and it has 10 different settings for that, as you can see. And then in addition to that, it has 3 different types of light settings. There's this one, and this one. So depending on what you're trying to do, depending on the setting and the natural light that is already coming into the room, you can adjust this to the temperature and the brightness that you want. The ring light portion also rotates like this. So if you're wanting a different angle, you can rotate that. This part as well also rotates up and down, side to side as well, depending on what you're trying to go for. And of course, the tripod itself has 4 different sections that you can move up and down as needed. When I saw this one on Amazon, I was really excited because I've always wanted a ring light, but I don't really need one at this point. And this is perfect for just what I'm trying to do right now as I'm starting up my channel and wanting to get into videos more. Eventually, I do hope that I can purchase a larger ring light, but the tripod itself works fine. It's basically just exactly what I needed. So I'm really glad that I found it. I will link it in the description box below. If you're looking for something similar, you can check that one out. But there are a lot of different variations on there as well. This particular one does come in smaller ring lights. I think this one was the biggest one that it came with for this style and this product. I'm not 100% sure though, but it was good enough for what I'm trying to do. Let me know in the comment section below if there are any of my items that you've actually tried and whether or not you like them. Let me know what you think. Or if not, what is your favorite item from the month of May? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked my video on all of my favorite things from the month of May, and I will see you next time.